Division III strives to be a dynamic and engaging group of colleges, universities, and conferences of varying sizes and missions committed to an environment that encourages and supports diversity and inclusion, values fairness and equity, and places the highest priority on the overall educational experience of the student-athlete in the conduct of intercollegiate athletics. The mission is supported by the Strategic Initiatives Program, which was implemented by Division III Initiatives Task Force about 10 years ago. Elements of the Strategic Initiatives Program, which will be explained in greater detail during this section, include Student-Athlete Leadership Forum, Ethnic Minority and Women's Internship Grant, Strategic Alliance Matching Grant, Conduct Foul Program, Senior Women Administrator Enhancement Grant, and Conference Grant Program. The NAD3AA Partnership and Special Olympics Partnership and the FAR Institute are also a part of the Strategic Initiatives Program. However, they will be explained in greater detail in various sections of this orientation. As part of the Division III Strategic Initiatives, there are several programs that were created to provide professional development for both athletic administrators and student-athletes. These programs include the Student-Athlete Leadership Forum, the Ethnic Minority and Women's Internship Grant, the Strategic Alliance Matching Grant, and Senior Women Administrator Enhancement Grant. First, the Student-Athlete Leadership Forum engages a diverse and dynamic representation of student-athletes, coaches, faculty, and administrators to provide pertinent and customized sessions to enhance personal awareness and leadership skills needed to impact student-athlete development at the campus and conference level and beyond the collegiate realm. The Leadership Forum is held annually in one of the 4 regions, with registration open to all institutions in the host region. Each institution is permitted to register 2 student-athletes for this opportunity. Registration will be based on a first-come, first-served basis. To learn more about the Student-Athlete Leadership Forum, access the Student-Athlete Programs tab on the membership side of ncaa.org and select Student-Athlete Affairs. Next, the Ethnic Minority and Women's Internship Grant provides monetary grants for those institutions and conference offices seeking to create professional administrative opportunities for minorities and women, and to enhance diversity and inclusion within their athletics administrative staff. Division III funds 2-year Ethnic Minority and Women's Internship Grants, and these grants are designated for Division III institutions and conference offices to hire a 10-month full-time individual while giving that person the opportunity for learning in administration and coaching. Finally, it is the responsibility of the institution or conference office to provide administrative supervision and mentorship as a requirement of participation. The Strategic Alliance Matching Grant provides funding for Division III institutions and conference offices to enhance gender and ethnic diversity through full-time professional positions in athletics administration. Position descriptions include significant administrative responsibilities, i.e., hiring budget, policy development, and supervision of staff. Those positions which are requesting funding should be part of the core decision-making process and have an active role on the leadership team. Each Division III institution and conference office selected to receive a matching grant will be funded for 3 years, with diminishing contributions by the NCAA. The NCAA will fund 75% of the position during the first year, 50% during the second year, and 25% during the third year. Second and third year funding of the grant is contingent upon the submittal of a year-end status report from the grant recipient and his or her institution or conference office supervisor, verifying that the position and how funds were used. Site visits will be conducted during the course of the grant. Participating NCAA Division III institutions and conference offices are required to maintain the position for a minimum of 2 years after grant fundings have been exhausted, preferably incorporating their position into their ongoing operations. All applying institutions and conference offices must express a demonstrated commitment to maintaining and continuing the position, regardless of whether or not it is funded by the NCAA. Finally, the Senior Woman Administrator Enhancement Grant was created to support professional development. This grant provides the opportunity for Division III women to attend the NCAA or NACWA Institute for Administrative Advancement and a week-long professional development experience to enhance their knowledge and understanding on intercollegiate athletics. Funding for this grant covers tuition, lodging, meals, and a portion of travel. An additional program that is supported by Division III is the Conduct Foul Program. The Conduct Foul program tracks what have been coined conduct fouls. Conduct fouls are any penalty or infraction in a course of an athletic contest that are specifically deemed unsporting or unethical by sports playing rules. This program is unique and innovative in that it provides tangible real-time data relative to sporting behavior as opposed to most research and studies that are survey of players and coaches' perceptions. Coaches are asked to report conduct fouls as defined by their sport to their athletic director. The AD reports these fouls to the conference commissioner and, as a conference commissioner, you will submit this data to the NCAA for each sport once a year. Once you have submitted your data at the end of a particular sports season, the data will be compiled with your information collected from other conferences and a report will be generated. The report you receive will show your conference compared to other conferences, but will not identify the other conferences by name. As a conference commissioner, you are most likely to work directly with the Strategic Initiatives Conference Grant Program. The Strategic Initiatives Conference Grant Program allows you to provide funding for programs that aid in the professional development of not only your institution's athletic administrators, but also student athletes. The Strategic Initiatives Grant Program is intended to encourage collaboration and involvement of all Division III constituent group representatives in the planning, decision-making, and accountability of programming to achieve the goals established in the Division's strategic plan and enhance campus and conference operations. The program offers Division III conference members and the Association of Independents the opportunity to determine at the appropriate local level how to achieve the clearly defined annual and cyclical board areas of focus. The annual grants target 3 strategic goals, or tiers. Tier 1 focuses on professional development, education, and communication, while Tier 2 builds social responsibility and integration. Lastly, Tier 3 looks to enhance the quality of the participation experience. For more information regarding the Strategic Initiatives Conference Grant Program, including an overview of the program, Q&A document, Best Practices Guide, sample plans and forms, conference allocations, web form instructions, and key dates, please visit the Strategic Initiatives Conference Grant Program webpage. This site is a great resource containing advice on how to allocate funds in each tier, sample grant forms, and web form instructions to ensure you properly submit your grant request. The Division III National Student Athlete Advisory Committee initiated a partnership with Special Olympics at the 2011 NCAA Convention. The goal of this partnership is to improve the lives of Special Olympics athletes through their involvement with Division III student athletes and to foster a mutual learning experience between Division III student athletes and Special Olympics athletes. Furthermore, the partnership aligns with the Division III attribute of citizenship and the Division's strategic positioning platform. To support this effort, Division III launched a Special Olympics website which provides a federated structure of Special Olympics organizations and best practices around the country. This provides opportunities for Division III student athletes in every state to participate in a variety of existing programs or create their own service opportunities and share their experiences with fellow student athletes. Special Olympics events will also be implemented at all NCAA Division III championships. To report your conference's involvement with Special Olympics and see what other conferences and institutions are doing, please explore the Division III Special Olympics website or submit stories and photographs to d3specialolympics@ncaa.org. The Division III Facebook page is another great way to submit your Special Olympics stories for use on ncaa.org, Champion Magazine, and Special Olympics website. The NCAA Division III Facebook page will showcase teams, highlight athletic features, publicize great community service stories, and provide Division III student athletes a unique venue to share their stories. Also, this page will provide championship coverage, Division III specific videos and photos, and interactive polls and questions. Now that you have a better understanding of Division III strategic initiatives, we will move into the next section of today's orientation, nominations made by Division III commissioners.